You ahead of me 2 games, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get over. About week 10, it ain't gonna matter to you no more.
Oh wow. Okay. What up, peeps? This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem in sports talk. I was gonna say on YouTube, but we everywhere now. But anyway, we're back here with our week 3 picks. Recap from last week. Both me and Brandon went 6-10. Overall, he's still up 2 games. I'm at 14-18. He's at 16-16. We would have to change that this week, but the way stuff look, I don't know. First off, we're gonna give shout outs and gunshots. That's gonna be the new segment right around here. Shout outs to a certain individual in our Pick 'em or Shut Up League. I was looking at the standings of week 2, which was a horrible week. A whole lot of upsets. That's the reason why there's a Pepto-Bismol in the thumbnail for week 3, because this is the relief week from all the upsets we had last week. But anyway,
right,
everybody was averaging 5, 6, 7 game wins. Shout out to Bears Bound 0809. My man went on here and got 9 wins out the deal. How you get 9 wins? I have no idea, but shouts out to Bears Bound 0809. Now we're going to the gunshots. Let me go ahead and cock these guns real quick. First team, the Miami Dolphins were losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. I had the Jacksonville Jaguars at the upset week 1, but they went on here and messed me up and want to do it in week 2.
Right.
So that's one victim. My second victim is the St. Louis Rams.
Oh.
For losing to Washington. Washington looked like they was a straight playoff contender the way they was going up against the St. Louis Rams. So, yeah, that's my second team that had to get shots in there. The third team, I'm going to go ahead and unload automatic on them, is the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, how you going to let the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come into your house and come out with a win? Now, about the New Orleans Saints, do you remember back in the heyday when they was winning? With the Superdome was the worst place to try to win a game at. I think they won 11 in a row.
Yeah.
Now they lost 6 in a row.
6 in a row.
6 in a row, man. So I think Sean Payton's job might be in jeopardy right there. Yeah, I'm just saying. And last but not least, let me load up this automatic again, because this team definitely deserved this. The Baltimore Ravens.
Oh yeah.
How in the heck you go all the way to Oakland and lose to a straight-up Division I college team? For real.
Ooh, that's a little harsh.
Well, you know how I feel about the Raiders anyway. I hate them bastards anyway. That's another reason why they're going to go ahead and get another round of shots. The Ravens ain't supposed to be losing to them, man. They're a better team than that. Now they 0-2. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got my frustrations out with all these shots real quick. But anyway, let's move on to the key injuries from week 2. Jay Cutler, from the quarterback for the Bears, got a hamstring pull. Do we really care?
Yeah, we care.
No, we don't, man. You know you don't, man. Oh, yeah, we do, because we left with Clausen.
Yeah, we care.
No hope. Next up is Tony Romo, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Got a fractured left clavicle. Same injury he had a couple of years ago. So he's going to be out for a little stretch. I think, if I ain't mistaken, I think they brought in Matt Castle.
Yeah.
Matt Castle. That might be a good pickup, but I will talk about that later. Eddie Lacy, running back for the Packers, got an ankle sprain. Dwayne Allen, tight end for the Colts. Well, we got two Colts players. We got Dwayne Allen, tight end for the Colts with an ankle. Vontae Davis with a concussion. He's the defensive back for the Colts. Denard Robinson, running back for the Jags, got a knee injury. Jordan, we got two Dolphins. Jordan Cameron, Lamar Miller, tight end, running back respectively. Cameron got a groin injury. Miller got an ankle. Kiko Alonso, linebacker for the Eagles, got a slight tear, ACL tear. So he might be out for a while. That's a key injury for that team. Michael Kendricks, another linebacker for the Eagles, got a hamstring injury. Now this one gonna hurt me because I got him in my lineup for my fantasy football. Carlos Hyde, the running back for the 49ers, got Janoris Jenkins, defensive back for the Rams, knee injury. And last but not least, Drew Brees, the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, has a bruised rotator cuff. So he's questionable. I think he might be out. So, all right, let's go ahead and get ready for the Week 3 picks. First up on the docket, we got the Washington Pro Football team going to MetLife Stadium to play the New York Giants. NFC East battle. The Giants are 0-2, and Washington is 1-1. The Giants cannot fall any further in that NFC East. The NFC East is playing lousy with the Eagles and Giants are winless, and Washington at 1-1 with the Cowboys leading the division 2-0. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Giants. I think Eli Manning gonna get his act together. He gonna stop acting like Forrest Gump and go ahead and play like he's supposed to be playing. And I think that, like I said, they need this game. Whether they get it or not, it's up to them. But I think they're gonna get the act together at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this win to the New York Giants over the Washington Pro Football team. What say you?
Yeah, I'm not a big Eli fan, but contrary to what people know or may think, he hasn't thrown an interception this, first couple games. Quarterback rating is I look like here it says 89. He got an 89 rating, almost 500 yards passed, but only 2 touchdowns. He ain't lighting it up, but he ain't, he ain't giving it away either.
Gotcha.
So they probably should be 2-0. They 0-2. They should be probably 2-0. Washington, I don't know what happened last week. They won. I think they running the ball good with Alfred Morris. That's been the key for them.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna work out this week. I think New York gonna go in and get this win next week. So I'm gonna take the Giants over Washington.
Okay, that's your Thursday night game. Now come on Sundays, we got the Chicago Bears going up to the Link, which is known as CenturyLink Field, to play the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks just came back from a loss with Green Bay. They are now 0-2. They winless. Chicago Bears, hey, ain't too much I can say about them. They 0-2. I can't see them going up here to Seattle to win this game, especially with Clausen behind center. Man, I ain't gonna waste no time. Seahawks over the Bears. What say you?
Yeah, they can't hand the ball off enough in this game here. No quarterback, no starting quarterback. I would have gave them a shot. I probably would have still went with Seattle, even if Cutler was playing.
Oh, okay.
But I probably would have went with them. But no, I'm not. I can't mess around with this game. But then Chancellor, he supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna come back this week though.
Yeah, but whenever he get back, he shouldn't have been gone. But that's another story anyway. But this week though, the Bears, they may get crushed. I know they're gonna lose. They may get crushed though.
I agree.
So Seattle or Chicago.
All right, cool. Next up, we got my beloved Denver Broncos going up to Ford Field to play the Detroit Lions. I think Detroit is winless also. This might be a hard-fought game because I'm sure they want to fall 0-3 with the Bears and having the Vikings up above them. They don't want to lose track to the Packers either. That's 2-0. But Denver Broncos, we sit in a good seat in our division, 2-0, one game above everybody else. But it's going to be a good defensive battle. Might be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with my Broncos. We're going to go 3-0, so I'm going to go Broncos over the Lions. What say you?
I want to take Detroit. Detroit want me to pick them. I need to take Detroit, but I might have to go with the old man in Denver. I don't, even though Denver ain't impressed me this year so far. They haven't done nothing to impress me but win, So, yeah, I'm going with them again this week. This is one more week, because Detroit, they ain't until they come out of it, and it's going to be a win when I pick against them. They're going to win and come out of it, and this may be it right here because I'm picking against them. Okay. So, yeah, Denver over Detroit.
All right, cool. I have to agree with you. Much as I think you throwing shade on my quarterback, but I have to agree with you. I think I said it on the Broncos podcast that we can't expect too much from Peyton. We can't expect that Madden numbers that he was given 3 years ago. But our defense is compensating for what we lost with Peyton.
Good defense.
Right. So,
that secondary.
Exactly. So, all right. Move on to the next game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals going up to M&T Bank Stadium to play the lowly and winless Baltimore Ravens. I can't believe the Baltimore Ravens did me like that. This is an AFC North divisional game, so it's going to be a good one. The Bengals are on the roll. I can't remember who they played in the first week, but I know they beat Oakland. Not Oakland. No, they played Oakland in the first week.
Oakland in the first week.
And they played – who they played last week. I can't remember. But anyway, they 2-0. Are they running their division? Yeah, they're running their division. They topping their division. Ravens in last place at 0-2. Ravens need this win. They playing at home. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Ravens, man. I wouldn't be shocked if Bengals win, but I'm going to go ahead and get the Ravens, man. What say you?
Yeah, Flacco ain't having his best seasons thus far. And Dalton, he's another quarterback. Ain't throw the pick yet, first games. He ain't throw the pick yet. 120 QB rating. So that's doing him good. But again, he does this every year. Regular season quarterback,
Right.
So sometimes they struggle to get in the playoffs, which that still may happen. Pittsburgh still in that division. But Baltimore need this win. Like you said, they need this win. I like Cincinnati, but I think Baltimore, they back up against the wall, can win this one.
Okay, so you got Baltimore, right?
I got Baltimore.
Gotcha. All right, we got an NFC South battle between the New Orleans Saints, who will be flying up to Bank of America Stadium to play the Carolina Panthers. The Saints are 0-2. The Panthers are 2-0. You do the math. Panthers playing at home. Like I said before, Sean Payton in the hot seat, but he doesn't have the personnel. He doesn't have the defense. Who we just say? Drew Brees has a rotator cuff bruise. Right. Ain't looking good for the Saints. I'm definitely going with the Carolina Panthers over the Saints on this one. What say you?
Yeah, you got Cam Newton flipping over everybody.
Okay.
Drew Brees got a broke down shoulder. They have absolutely no running game or whatever. If he can't do it, they just in trouble. They can't win at home. They can't win in my backyard, your backyard. And Cam Newton, he just he ain't lighting it up, but he doing just enough. And Carolina, they playing defense like they always play. So I'm taking Carolina over the Colts. Yeah.
Gotcha. Next up, we got the Oakland Raiders going to First Energy Stadium to play the Cleveland Browns. I'm impressed with both teams with their wins last week. Derek Carr, he balling. They put Manziel. He did a great job last week, but some tells me, I think I read a report that Manziel will not be starting this game. It's going to be McCown. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
I think before we got on here, I looked on the news tracker. They said that McCown would be starting. With that being said, as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Oakland Raiders. winning on the road to the Cleveland Browns. They look like they are. You know what? Let me think about that. Let me think about that real quick. Cleveland Browns have defense.
Yeah, they're gonna play D. I think Oakland gonna get out there and play defense too.
Oakland, all they got is Khalil Mack. They ain't got nobody else, man. Everybody else is old. Which Call just got hurt. I'm thinking on this on the roll. I'm going to change my pick.
Yep.
I'm going to pick the Cleveland Browns over the Oakland Raiders. Just because of defense. What say you?
Okay. I was on the same path, same road you was on to jump ship. I'm not going to pick Cleveland because it sounds like they don't even know who their leader is. You get a big win last week. You claim you don't have a starting quarterback. Manziel wasn't your starting quarterback. McCown wasn't your starting quarterback. Why are we switching back and forth?
That's true. That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Derek Carr had a good game. Maybe it can roll over against the top defense, so he's not going to be bothered by Cleveland's defense like that. He just went through Baltimore's defense. I'm going to stay with Oakland. I'm taking Oakland this week.
You made it sound good, bro, but I got to catch up. I'm going to go ahead and stick with my pick. All right, next up we have the Atlanta Falcons going to AT&T Stadium to play the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, they was looking good before the key injuries. Number one, they lost Dez Bryant in week 1. They lost Tony Romo in week 2. They just brought in Matt Castle. Now, Matt Castle is a good pickup for the simple fact, back in the days, of course, you're a Patriots fan, when Tom Brady got hurt,
right,
blew out his knee. Matt Castle came in, played well because he played well in that system. I think the Dallas Cowboys system works well for Matt Castle, but he gonna need about a week or two to get used to their system. So now we got what's his name? Brandon Wheaton.
That cat went 7 for 7 last week. He's sitting on top of the world.
Nah, man. I can't go with that. I like the way Atlanta Falcons showing me. I like their defense. Dan Quinn got them boys running all over the place. Julio Jones balling out. Matt Ryan look like this might be his year. I ain't gonna say MVP race, but he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now, the way it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Atlanta Falcons over the Dallas Cowboys. What say you?
Yeah, Matt Ryan, Matty Ice doing his thing. I didn't pick them to start out 2-0, but they are. The defense has definitely been carrying them, until they get in the end zone, find the end zone, because they can only do 2 or 3 touchdowns. Dallas in trouble. I'm just gonna put it out. They in trouble. This is where it begins right here. This week. No Bryant, no Romo. Somebody else gonna lead this week too. So I'm taking Atlanta over Dallas.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Dallas was looking good until all these injuries. The injuries messed them up. But then let's not forget they're saying that Jason Witten got 2 sprained ankles and a sprained knee. So why he's still playing, I don't know, but it is what it is. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who just went on ahead and shocked everybody with a win in the Superdome. They're playing the Houston Texans. This is a game, if I had a coin in my hand, I would flip it in the air because I don't know which team to take.
Right.
They're playing in Houston, but Tampa Bay, but they don't have a quarterback. You need a quarterback to win. I'm not saying Jameis Winston is a Pro Bowl or nothing like that, but he looked good last week.
Right.
I don't think he didn't turn the ball over one time. I'm not impressed with Houston's defense anymore. J.J. Watt. I don't even remember saying J.J. Watt last week. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Houston Texans. What say you?
Yeah, I'm like you. This is coin toss up right here. I don't know what to expect out of either one of these teams right here. Winston, he a rookie. He gonna win some. He gonna lose more than he win. Mallett in Houston. I don't know nothing about him.
Right.
Numbers ain't making me know nothing about him. So I'm gonna go with Houston because I just don't like Tampa.
Okay, let me go ahead and throw this in there with you. Who's the running back for the Texans? Blue, think his name.
For the Texans?
Yeah, think his name Blue.
Yeah, Alfred Blue. Yeah.
Going up against Doug Martin.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to change your pick or anything, but I'm just letting you know.
Me neither.
Okay. Next up, we have the San Diego Chargers going up to TCF Bank Stadium playing the Minnesota Vikings. The Chargers fell off last week with a loss. They were 1-1. The Vikings are 1-1. They looking good, but Phillip Rivers and the Chargers got to get back in pace. I know they're playing away from home, but they got to get this win in order to stay in place with the Denver Broncos in the AFC West. Not saying that the Vikings need to lose a step with the Packers in the NFC North, but I just think Rivers. I'll take Rivers ahead of Teddy Bridgewater. So I'm going to go ahead. I know they got Adrian Peterson. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Chargers over the Vikings. What say you?
Yeah, the Chargers need this game. Minnesota need this game. Minnesota don't have a bad team or whatever. Peterson, he's not doing bad, you know, for his circumstances just coming back. Melvin Gordon for San Diego, he's not doing bad, you know. So, but I'm going to go with the trusty vet and Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
You know, because Minnesota, after they clunker with the 49ers, I'm not really, you know, ready to trust them with the keys to the car yet. So, yeah, I'm going with San Diego.
All right, cool. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars going up to Gillette Stadium to play the New England Patriots. I'm not going to waste no time. As much as I hate them bastards, New England Patriots on the roll. They just put a whooping on the Buffalo Bills. Tom Brady threw for 466 yards. I don't know how many touchdowns and no interceptions. Come on, man.
No.
Yeah, Patriots over the Jaguars. This is not going to be an upset. This is not even going to be pretty. So, what say you, man? I got Patriots.
Yeah, Brady, he got something playing like he got something to prove. He ain't threw a pick this year. And Paul Jacksonville is like a bug in a road.
Roadkill.
Yeah, roadkill.
All right. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, the project known as the Philadelphia Eagles, going up to MetLife Stadium to play the New York Jets. Listen, man. Chip Kelly, still don't understand what he's doing. You got your running back. See, this one gets me. And not to sidetrack off of everything. This is where I don't understand. You want a quarterback to go north and south.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry, go east and west. DeMarco Murray goes north and south. And what gets me, you had a running back to go east and west and LaShawn McCoy, but you let him go. So I'm trying to understand the method to the madness. I'm not even going to try to figure it out no more. Going back to the game, Sam Bradford, dude, you might as well have kept Nick Foles. But back to the game. I digress. New York Jets, what I seen Monday night, they look like they might be for real. Geno Smith, grab a clipboard. Ryan Fitzpatrick got that job on lock unless he get hurt. Definitely. Defense is on point. Brandon Marshall. On one side, Eric Decker. I think Eric Decker hurt, but he's on the other side. And then Chris Ivory on the run game. That team might be somebody reckoned with in AFC East. So I'm going to pick the Jets over the Eagles. The Eagles will fall 0-3 after the week 3. What say you?
Yeah, Philly need to be ashamed of themselves. You make this blockbuster deal, send your best running back, only one of the best in the league, over to Buffalo for probably what at the time was going to be the best running back in the league, you know, from Dallas. This cat got, after 2 games, 11 yards.
11 yards, man.
11 yards. He had to be ashamed of himself. That coaching staff I'd be shaming themselves for only giving him the ball 21 times
Mm-hmm.
after 2 games. That's horrible. Sam Bradford, he's just doing what he's supposed to be doing, just trying not to lose the game. Fitzpatrick, he lucky playing with a team that's got a great defense, is playing great defense right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convinced how far the Jets will go because I don't trust Fitzpatrick yet. He's been cut by 2 teams already, 2 or 3 teams. What makes this one any different? I still say the Jets don't have a quarterback. Even if Geno was there, they don't have a quarterback right now. So until one of them step up and prove themselves, and they ain't after no 2 games, the ruling's still out with them. But this week, I'm taking the Jets over Philly because Philly is garbage.
I agree. Now I was listening to your little rant on Philly and DeMarco Murray. You can't blame DeMarco Murray.
Right, he ain't getting the carries.
And he doesn't have the offensive line. As soon as he get the ball, they own him behind the line of scrimmage. So he has nowhere to go, nowhere to run to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just horrible seeing that happening now in Philly. You thought they would learn after 2010, but
right,
it is what it is.
Right.
All right, next up we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to the Edward Jones Dome to play the St. Louis Rams. I can easily pick the St. Louis Rams because I like the St. Louis Rams. They're playing at home, but they messed me up last week when they lost to Washington. Pittsburgh Steelers, they're on a nice little roll. I know they got a young defense. They're not the famed defense that we know with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But Big Ben is balling. And I don't think this is week 3. So this ain't the game where Le'Veon Bell coming back. But they're gonna hold everything together. Like Big Ben, Antonio Brown, the best wide receiver in the league. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna pick the Pittsburgh Steelers over the St. Louis Rams. What say you?
Yeah, they Pittsburgh, they buying their time till they running back get back. Playing steady. Big Ben, he got the yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, so he holding it together with a patchwork defense. The Rams, they was disappointing last week. Nick Foles, I don't know what that was that what happened with them or the defense. But that being said, I just think it was a stumbling block. I believe in this Rams team. I'm going to take the Rams over Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I'm not going to go with Pittsburgh. I think the Rams are going to knock the little cobwebs off and get back on the right track.
That's a good pick. This is going to be a good game. This is one of the games I hope I can watch. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts going up to Nissan Stadium to play the Tennessee Titans. Well, I am not impressed with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm not impressed with Andrew Luck. They look horrible this past Monday. Tennessee Titans, they up and coming. They remind me of the St. Louis Rams back when they was up trying to get everything together. But this could be another upset. But I can't see Andrew Luck and the Colts going down 0-3. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Colts over the Titans. Colts over the Titans. What say you, man?
No, they're not going to go down 0-3. Even though Mariota, his numbers are twice as good as Luck's. Going into week 3, who would have thunk that? But unfortunately, Tennessee don't have the type of defense them first 2 teams had. So Luck will be able to spread his wings a little bit. So, I'm going to take Indianapolis over Tennessee this week.
Okay, cool. Next, we got the NFC West matchup between the San Francisco 49ers, who will be going up to University of Phoenix Stadium to play the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to make this quick. As long as Arizona can keep Carson Palmer healthy and functionable, it's not going to be too many teams that's going to beat the Arizona Cardinals. They almost got the total package, if you ask me. Run game might be a little shady, but everything else is straight. San Francisco 49ers, they lost last week to Pittsburgh. Oh, they got whooped by the Pittsburgh Steelers. With that being said, it's going to be the same thing this week. The Arizona Cardinals, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Arizona Cardinals over the San Francisco 49ers. The Arizona Cardinals will still be undefeated. Just think, last year they was this time they was undefeated. I think they went 8 games undefeated before Cardinals got hurt.
It was more. He get hurt week
He got
9.
hurt in week 9.
Yeah, he got hurt late.
Right.
They may have been 11, probably 11 and all, something like that.
They was rolling. So they gonna continue right now. So I got the Cardinals over the 49ers.
Man, they got a good system for him. When he right, he right.
Mm-hmm.
And although Kaepernick, San Francisco 1-1, Kaepernick not having a bad season.
Right.
As far his first 2 games is more than decent.
Right.
Unfortunately, they're going against Arizona, who actually playing defense too. I like when they're a fast team, the offense clicking on all cylinders, not just because they squashed the Bears, but just because they are. As long as they got their quarterback under center. Yeah, I'm going with Arizona this week also.
Okay. Gotcha. Next, we got an AFC East battle between the Buffalo Bills going up to Sun Life Stadium to play the Miami Dolphins. This could be a toss-up. The Bills, let me see. I'm looking at my board. Bills, both are 1-1. Bills, they disappointed me last week talking about. Let me see if you're gonna write you can't write a check that your butt can't cash. And like I said, New England Patriots, not only did they not cash a check, they took them to jail for check fraud.
Still bounce.
Right, so I think they're going to lick their wounds. Dolphins lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got to lick their wounds. I'm going to go with since it's at home, Miami Dolphins. Then do they have some key injuries? Oh, they lost tight end Jordan Cameron and Lamar Miller, the running back. You know what? Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Buffalo Bills over the Miami Dolphins. And I don't know what's going on with Ndamukong Suh. They saying he gone rogue doing what he wanted to do.
I told you after that first game that cat meant to do. I told you that.
But I'm gonna take the Bills. Now I'm thinking about it. And doesn't the Bills have Rich Incognito?
Rich Incognito, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the Bills, man. I'm going the Bills over the Dolphins. What say you?
Yeah, Buffalo kind of stuck their foot in their mouth last week going against England. Miami laid an egg against Jacksonville. I think they want redemption. I think Buffalo want redemption.
Mm-hmm.
I like Tannehill over Tyrod Taylor, even though their numbers are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Difference going to be in this game is going to be the running game, which goes to Buffalo.
Right.
So I'm going to take Buffalo this week.
Okay.
Also. Man.
Cool. Next up, we have the last game, the Monday night game. Kansas City Chiefs going up to Lambeau Field to play the Green Bay Packers. Kansas City Chiefs should have been 2-0. My Broncos should have been 1-1. They gave us that game. I ain't gonna lie. Thursday night, they gave us a Christmas present earlier.
Yeah, they did.
The Green Bay Packers, they seem like they're on the roll. They playing at home once again. It's hard to beat Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau Field. I'm definitely going with the Green Bay Packers over Kansas City Chiefs. What say you?
I think it's going to be a good game, a close game. The difference is Lacey's not going to play more than likely. So I think that's going to be the difference. And as long as Alex Smith, he don't turn the ball over, I think Kansas City got a chance. Green Bay defense don't intimidate nobody. They don't scare nobody, And Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, but he can be beat. They ain't had one last time they had an undefeated season. Exactly. He can be beat. He's going to be beat this Sunday. I'm taking Kansas City. I mean, Monday, actually. Monday.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Kansas City over Green Bay, buddy. I'm in it to win it.
All right, man. I got you down. Let me ask you a question before we close shop. We got a lot of 2-0 teams. We got a lot of 0-2 teams. Which teams that are 2-0 not going to make the playoffs? Let me run it by you real quick. We got the Patriots, the Jets, Bengals, Broncos, Cardinals, Falcons, Panthers, Packers, and Cowboys.
Panthers, Cowboys, and who else?
Falcons. Packers.
You say which ones is not
gonna make the playoffs?
Dallas not gonna make the playoffs.
Okay. Is that the only team?
No.
Okay.
And the Panthers not gonna make the playoffs.
I totally agree. I think the Falcons got their little game plan together. They got everything running on all cylinders. Panthers does not have the offense. So right. I'm with you. Cowboys.
If I want to go with consistency, I'll slide Cincinnati in there also.
I agree. Oh, we on the same. I got you. But I don't know about Bengals. I don't know right now. I got to see how the Ravens and Steelers rebound in that division.
Okay.
I definitely agree with you with the Panthers, and I definitely agree with you with the Cowboys. With that being said, let's switch over to the 0-2 teams. Which of the 0-2 teams still might win their divisions? We have the
divisions or make the playoffs?
Make the playoffs. Let's say make the playoffs. We got the Ravens, Texans, Colts, Seahawks, Saints, Lions, Bears, Giants, Eagles.
Which are not
gonna make the playoffs. Well, you want to say make the playoffs?
We'll make the playoffs in this.
We'll make the playoffs. That's easier.
I think the Colts will make the playoffs.
Yeah, because they got a weak division. I definitely agree.
I think the Giants will make the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. Eagles have no chance.
No, Eagles have no chance. Bears have no chance. If Detroit go down this week, and Denver, they got no chance.
Right.
Seahawks. Seattle, they're in a tough division. That's why I'm not picking them. You know, I know they're not going to lose this week.
Right.
So, but if I had to say, right now, they're not going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Colts will, Texas won't. Baltimore might, depends on what Cincinnati do.
Right.
So.
I agree. I'm gonna go with the Colts, Ravens, Giants, and that's it.
Colts, Ravens, and Giants.
Yep.
Colts, Ravens. Okay.
Yeah.
I would go with that.
All right, cool. Just want to see what you was thinking. We're on the same page. All right, man. Let's go ahead and close shop and get up out of here. This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem in sports talk. You can find us here. If you like what we're talking about, got any comments, press the subscribe button on Get With It Sports 2 channel on YouTube. Give us any comments you want underneath us. Check us out. This will probably be quicker as a podcast more so than a video. So go to Spreaker.com. Follow Get With It Sports Media. That's where this you could download it and take us wherever you want to take us. Listen to us while we talk. What else we at? Check us out on Facebook, Twitter at Get With It Sports. Follow my partner in crime here, Brandon at LEB412 on Twitter. And you got any questions, comments, anything you want us to talk about, hit us at our email address at getwithitsports2@gmail.com. And as always, we Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. Be good, be safe, get with it.
Peace.